Welcome back to Jason Show Home Edition. As promised, we are now joined by the boys. Welcome Jeff and Ted to the show. Hi, guys.
Hello.
And hello to Kendall once again. So, Jeff and Ted, we are going to bring you in on a conversation that we had earlier on the show. I have a new best thing ever that I wonder, Ted, you're a picky eater. We know that. But, Jeff, I wonder if you've had this. I have a new favorite quarantine snack food.
Ooh,
The Kirkland Costco brand turkey jerky.
Ooh. I've had it before.
Have you had it, Jeff?
It's the best turkey jerky on the market.
Thank you. I thought you might. I thought you might be with me, Jeff. It is the texture, isn't it, and the flavor. I don't know what they marinate those birds in, but it is anything but foul. It is real good.
Ooh, you know what else is good? The Kirkland hot dogs. Better than the name brand. If you want to.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't let it be ignored how funny your foul joke was.
Thank you. I appreciate you recognizing my foul joke. I got Ted's eyebrow went up maybe a millimeter.
I recognized it.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and one more thing. I have to, we all want to laugh for a second. We all need a good laugh. The four of us, well, Kendall wasn't there, but the three of us, Ted, Jeff, and I just saw each other a couple hours before we taped this, and we were saying goodbye to one of our longtime photojournalists who we mentioned last week on the show, and that's Steve Painovich. Hi, Paino, if you're watching in retirement. So we had a little driveway COVID-safe goodbye for him, where Paino walked out of the building and the whole staff. It was really sweet. Everyone was waving and clapping for him. So I pull up a little early. I get out of my car, and Fox 9 investigative reporter Tom Lydon is standing there. And I get out of my car, and I'm wearing basically my pajamas and a hat, and I have my mask on. And I lean up against the car, like staying away from everybody. And Tom turns around and he goes, "Who are you? And what are you doing here?" And I go, "It's Jason." He goes, "Who?" And he was serious. He wanted to throw me. I mean, he was like guarding the Fox 9 parking lot. He's like, "Who are you?" And I went, "Lydon, it's Jason." And the photographer, we died laughing. It was like, wow, I'm just wearing a hat.
Remember that show at 10 a.m. that I kind of host?
The logo is still in the lobby, y'all. The logo is still in the lobby. Anyway, okay. So today, other than just kind of shooting the breeze, Jeff has a game for us. What are we doing, Jeff?
We're going to play most likely to ... So I have a series of questions, and we're going to point out which of the four of us it best applies to. Got it?
Okay. But we're not going to point. But we're not going to point because we can't do the Brady Bunch thing. It'll be a disaster.
No, we don't want a Zoom disaster. So we're just going to say the name, okay?
Okay.
First one, most likely to zone out when talking to you. Jason?
That would be me.
That's not a dig, but you have been known to be like, yep, yep, on your phone. Once in a while, we all do that.
I do. I learned from the best. # former producer Carl Yeager. That's who I learned it from. Yes.
Sorry, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Most likely to forget where they parked the car.
Kendall.
Probably me.
I'm gonna say Kendall.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that? Kendall, have you ever forgotten where you parked, like in a mall or a ramp?
Jason, I'm the one who loses I leave my phone on top of the car, my wallet on top of the car. It was found on Highway 100 just a few weeks ago. I lose things all the time.
You left your wallet on top of your car?
Yeah, Thanksgiving. I was at the Lifetime Fitness run thing covering it, and I was like, oh. And Photog Gerg had to pay for my parking because it was gone for like months. Someone dropped it off in April. It was around 100.
Can I reveal that I was at IKEA last Saturday? Which that's another story. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Horrible.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
On Saturday.
I love IKEA, but I got out. You can't go out the top level anymore. So you have to go out the bottom level, and I got lost. I couldn't find my car, but I did find it eventually. Anyway.
Oh no.
Next one. Most likely to go on a blind date.
Ted.
Ted.
I've gone
Ted.
on like a million of them.
Have you,
What
Ted?
was the most recent one?
Yeah, what was your most recent?
Well, it would have had to have been pre-COVID, right?
Right.
Well, I don't know. You tell us.
Right.
I think legally speaking, we have to say that.
Okay, legally speaking, yeah.
And I mean, blind-ish. They're blind-ish. I don't know if I've ever gone like totally blind into it. I've seen some kind of a picture.
By the
It's
way,
easy to do that nowadays. I mean,
by the way, Ted, what is frozen on your television today? Speaking of blind dates, there are people embracing.
That is Sean Lowe from The Bachelor. This is The Bachelor, the greatest of all time episodes, which
On brand.
they are just screwing this thing up. They're not doing a fast forward season. They're just kind of individually highlighting each person within the 3 hours. Not how I would have done it.
No.
oh.
Okay, next
Monday
question.
nights.
Next one. This is a good one. Most likely to have weird phobias.
Jeff.
Ooh.
Oh, for
I do have-
sure.
Ted.
What? For sure. What?
For sure.
Ooh.
Okay. Now it's very legit because of COVID, but pre-COVID, when you wouldn't let anyone touch anything certain ways, or like you have to wipe down the desk the way you want to wipe it down.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? You are. I have to close the drawer a very certain way on your desk when I steal gum from you.
Because my
Yeah.
headphone cord is in the way and you always close it on.
Okay, I take that back. Ted's just a picky eater, but I'm going to agree with Kendall now. I'm going to say you.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well,
Did
you
you guys
don't like
ever
you didn't like human contact before the COVID.
Okay, I'm single enough as it is. Let's not get too. No, did you know that Tyra Banks used to be afraid of dolphins? Like she would see a dolphin and start like crying and screaming.
Wow.
That's a weird phobia.
Okay, that is.
Next, most likely to win a karaoke contest.
Jeff.
Oh.
Were
Yeah.
you there for
Yeah.
hot?
Jeff. Yeah, Jeff.
I've seen the video.
Yeah. Jeff, what
I
song? Refresh the memory. What song do you do?
Buster Poindexter, hot, hot, hot. Party going. I was on vacation in Mexico and I won a karaoke contest using that song.
There you go.
Okay.
Next, most likely to get straight A's in high school.
Well, not me.
Probably Kendall or
Kendall,
Me or Jeff? I
I-
did. I got straight A's.
were you
I'd go
smart,
Jeff.
Ted?
Yes, but you know, I tried when I had to. So that included a couple of B's. I'd say Jeff because, you know, he was a captain of the football team,
I wasn't
band
We
director,
restocked the candy in the machine.
yearbook club.
Knowledge Bowl, Ted. He was the leader of Knowledge Bowl.
And he had the flap. Oh, no, you didn't have the flap on
He
his
didn't.
jacket.
No.
The girls had the flag. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Ready? Most likely to hold a grudge for years.
Jason.
Jason. I'd say Jason.
Remember the Fab Five or whatever?
The what?
Did you have to kick out a friend or something?
Oh.
You don't need to go into that.
Oh, you mean the high school 5 that's now the high school 4? Yeah. Someone's been removed. Yes.
Offline conversation or?
Yeah, I will. Okay. We all of us have things we don't like about ourselves. I will say I can hold a grudge, or yeah, I can hold a grudge. If you, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have time for one. We have like 30 seconds.
Okay, really quick. Oh God. Most likely to lock themselves out of the house.
Kendall.
Sorry.
Well, that was
You
easy.
left your keys on Highway 100.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving us one that perfectly timed us out. Kendall, thanks. Thanks, everybody. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.